I hope this is Sudhir Gorai, your English tutor. Today I'm going to discuss a very important topic in not in English grammar, not in textual details analysis, not in SLST. Rather, today I'm going to discuss out of syllabus topic. That is how you will express, how you will deliver a lecture, deliver speech on any occasion publicly. So that is very important in your professional life. সো তোমরা কিভাবে অডিয়েন্সদের সামনে, পাবলিকদের সামনে কিভাবে সুন্দরভাবে কোনো একটা স্পিচ, যে কোনো ওকেশনে, যে কোনো উদ্দেশ্যে তোমরা কিভাবে স্পিচ দেবে। My dear students, you have to keep in mind that when you will deliver any speech, it may be descriptive speech, it may be any historical speech, it may be any other topical speech. You should keep in mind few techniques, few procedures, rules, regulations. Because when you will speak, what you are saying is important, but much more important how you are giving your presentation. What is your body language? What is your confidence? What is your structure? What is your fluency? What is your accuracy? That is given same importance along with your speech. So first, keep in mind, whenever you will give you any speech publicly, you should have full confidence. Because if you have lack of confidence, যদি তোমার মধ্যে কনফিডেন্স যদি ল্যাক থাকে, তোমার মধ্যে যদি একটু টেনশন, অ্যাংজাইটি, স্ট্রেস থাকে, whatever you say, whatever performance you do, you can't give your 100% dedication. So first keep in mind, whatever you are now, maybe your speech is not good, whatever it is, but keep in mind, yes, I can express, I can say, I can deliver lecture publicly very beautifully. If you have such confidence with your heart, with your mind, you can do it better. Second, body language and your personality, that is 30% totally important. Because when you will stand before public on the dais, you keep in mind যে তোমার সিদ্ধারা, তোমার হাঁটা, তোমার চলাফেরা, তোমার হাতের যে এক্সপ্রেশন, gesture, that is equally important. For that you should know exclamatory sense, exclamatory words. অর্থাৎ তুমি যে স্পিচগুলো বলছো, let me give an example. The uses of punctuation, that is equally important. So I will upload another videos what is the function of punctuation, because punctuation is not given importance only in writing skill. Punctuation is equally important on the speech or publicly. So punctuation you should know, because if you want to say like ladies and gentlemen, that is not the way of speaking. Ladies and gentlemen, my dear friends, my dear teachers. So in this way you will have to express your words. So that would be a great performance. And now let me tell, when you will start any lecture, it may be in school, it may be in college, it may be any club, it may be anywhere, any institution, you must keep in mind your first sentence is your everything. If you can attract the audience in your first sentence, so you have completed almost 90% task of your presentation. So let me give few tips, let me give an example how you will express or how you will say any speech, any script on the occasion of Republic Day, on the day of 26th January. First look, whatever the program it is, It doesn't matter that it is a Republic Day, it is an Independence Day, it is the birthday of any nobleman. First, keep in mind, you will have to give the salutation the present people, like teachers, like invited guests, like teaching and non-teaching staffs, the seniors, juniors, and others. So first you say good morning if it is the morning time, and if it is afternoon, I mean after 12 p.m., you will have to say good afternoon. And you must keep in mind that we make this mistake. There is no time like good noon. Either you will have to say before 12 p.m., that is good morning, and after 12 p.m., that you will have to say good afternoon. So if it is arranged, if you deliver the speech before 12 p.m., so you will have to say good morning to you all, especially our respected principals. If it is a madam, so you will have to say respected headmistress, our respected teachers, our invited guests, our students, teaching and non-teaching staffs, and moreover all the passers-by. So look, this is the sentence you will have to say each and every function. It doesn't matter whether it is Republic Day, whether it is a Independence Day, whether it is the birthday of any nobleman. It doesn't matter. So what you will have to say in the very first line, that is salutation of the present day, and you must keep in mind it is the function of your scholarliness, it is the function of your intelligence who are present here. This is not like you তোমরা মুখস্থ করে বলে দেবে. You should use your logic, you should use your intelligence on the day of your speaking. অর্থাৎ তোমরা যখন কোনো একটা স্পিচ যখন বলতে যাচ্ছ, মেবি তুমি একটা স্ক্রিপ্টকে রেডি করেছো, ইউ হ্যাভ প্রিপেয়ার্ড স্ক্রিপ্ট, বাট মেবি সময়ের সাথে, ঘটনার সাথে, সিচুয়েশনের সাথে দ্যাট স্ক্রিপ্ট মে বি চেঞ্জড হয়তো। তো আশা করি তোমরা সম্পূর্ণ জিনিসটা বুঝতে পেরেছো যে কী সব বিষয়গুলো প্রয়োজন। দেখো, আমি তোমাদের সামনে আজকে একটা গুরুত্বপূর্ণ টপিককে প্রেজেন্ট করছি, এবং আশা করি এই টপিকটা যদি শেষ পর্যন্ত দেখো, ইফ ইউ ওয়াচ মাই ওয়ে অফ স্পিকিং অফ মাই প্রেজেন্টেড টপিক, so I think the problems you have now in your mind, that will totally get cleared. So let me tell how you will start any presentation, any speech, any script. দেখো, আমি আজকে তোমাদের সামনে প্রেজেন্ট করছি রিপাবলিক ডে, অর্থাৎ প্রজাতন্ত্র ডে সম্পর্কে। অ্যান্ড বিফোর স্টার্টিং দিস স্পিচ, তোমাদেরকে মনে রাখতে হবে যে তোমরা যে টপিকগুলো নিয়ে আলোচনা করবে, বা যে টপিকটা নিয়ে তোমরা স্পেশালি প্রেজেন্ট করবে পাবলিকদের সামনে, অডিয়েন্সদের সামনে, that topic you should know specially for knowledge. Because if you don't have sufficient knowledge about the topic, if you just simply mug up the script, and if you think that you will just bumi kore ugde debe before the public, that is not, you can't give your 100% dedication according to the script. You should know specially few basic knowledge about the topic, about the day which you are going to express or deliver. So look, if I want to say something Republic Day, I should know about the information of Republic Day, like what is Republic Day, why this day is important, why across the world all the Indians, all the worldly people celebrate this day, people remember this day, why this day is historical importance. That sort of knowledge you should know. Otherwise, what would happen if you mug up the script, whatever you have found from the internet, from the net, or from any YouTube channel, whatever it is, you can't give your 100% dedication. So what is important? You should read from your books, you should know some information from YouTube or other any social media. I think you have got my point. What point I mean to say? Your knowledge is important, then your confidence is important, then definitely your way of speaking is important, because fluency is important, because when you will speak any topic, how you are giving your presentation. Because if you speak in English and if you stop, and then if you say again stop, again start, stop, start, This is not the way of speaking in English fluency. Fluency means accuracy. You will have to continuously speak with the rules and regulation of punctuations. So I hope you have got my point, what I mean to say. Now let me tell how you will start today's program, that is Republic Day. Just look, I'm now here. You will stand perfectly because তোমার সিট দাঁড়ানোর সমান সোজা থাকে এবং তোমার চোখ তোমার মুখ থাকবে অডিয়েন্সের সামনে, because if you have lack of concentration with the eyes, with the minds, that your presentation cannot be considered to be great. Now let me tell how you express Republic Day. First, you say good morning to you all, especially your principals, teachers, invited guests, teaching and non-teaching staffs, and all my dear friends. Next, you will have to introduce yourself. That means, let's introduce myself. I, Sudip Gorai, that is your name, who is now giving the lecture. As I'm giving the lecture, so I will have to say my name and my dedication. That is, I, Sudip Gorai, PG 4th Sem from Bankura Christian College, and going to deliver a speech on the occasion of Republic Day. So, and this is an introduction speech. And after completing the introduction speech, you will have to directly come to the main body. That is, first of all, I would like to wish on 75th Republic Day. We have read in the page of history, our motherland, India, had got freedom from the clutches of British Raj after 200 years later, after giving huge efforts, bloods after bloods after blood. And look, your way of speaking like bloods after bloods after blood, that is not a comedy, that is tragedy, because to get this day it took a long time, because when you will say like to get this day it took a long time, a long journey. That means when you will use or when you will try to understand the audience that what you are saying, that is not like a overnight job, that is a huge efforted job. You will have to exaggerate the word, like it took a long time, like to get this day India had to sacrifice one after another freedomatic lovers. You can, in this way you will have to express. Now let me tell my dear friends, independence, after independence, what problem India had to face. After independence, there was no book like law of order and rules and regulations, anything but the father of Indian Constitution, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, who had gifted us the most precious thing, that is the Indian Constitution in the year 1950 on 26th January. And why this Indian Constitution is important to all the Indians? Friends, Republic Day is a very proud day for all the Indians. In these Indian constitutions, we all have got fundamental duties, fundamental rights, our basic needs. In our secular democratic country, in the name of caste, sex, creed, and others, we all are equal. We all are equal. It doesn't matter whether we are ST, we are SC, OBC, general. It doesn't matter. In this, in India, we all are equal. We have the right to express our words. That is our right to say, our right to speech. So this, in this situation, it is very important. I mean, Indian Constitution is very important. And Indian Constitution assures us 6 or 5 or 6 things. What are they? Very important. You will have to say, because this is importance on our Republic Day. That is right to equality, right to freedom, right to freedom of religion and education, right against exploitation, right to constitutions. That 5 parts you will have to explain definitely. And you will have to end, or your conclusion speech would be like that way. Ladies and gentlemen, And that way of saying like ladies and gentlemen would not be just simply like ladies and gentlemen. That is not the way of speaking. You'll have to exaggerate. That may be ladies and gentlemen, that may be my dear friends and teachers, or my juniors, my seniors, whatever it is. When you will use these exclamations, exclamatory words, you will have to give much more importance or exaggerate. We all will have to know and understand why or what is Republic Day. And I believe being Republic Day means an elected government by the people, for the people, and of the people. Last but not the least, in a single line, Republic Day gives us the message of unity, brotherhood, and equality. And I'm proud to be an Indian. In this way, you will have to complete, you will have to conclude, you will have to end the speech. And you must have to keep in mind when you will end the lines or when you will end the speech or script, you will have to use the quotation of someone. It may be yours, it may be any other critics, it may be anyone. But the quotation would be very enchanting, very catchy. So, what is this? East or West, India is the best. Thank you, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. So, look, this is the way of speaking or presenting, of giving any speech or any script publicly. So, I hope it helped you to know how you will explain, how we will give, or how you will deliver the speech before public. Thank you.